Hello guys, this is Emmanuel McDonald's from Precision FX Trading. I'm so happy to come your way again today. Okay, so today I'm going to be sharing with you a very powerful strategy that has actually helped myself and my students print a lot of money for a very long time. Okay, we've been literally printing money with this strategy, and the good thing is that every strategy you're going to learn from me, every single thing you're going to learn from me, whether they are premium strategies, whether they are free strategies, whatever you're going to be learning from me will be a universal strategy. What it means is that anywhere you use it, whether you're using it for cryptocurrencies, whether it is for Forex, whether it is for synthetic indices like crash and boom, volatility 75, jump index, step index, and the rest of them, whatever you're using it for, it will actually work. So it's not something that, it works today, it doesn't work tomorrow. When there's an update on MT4, MT5, it stops working. No. Whatever you're learning will always work. Okay, and it's actually free of charge. I'm giving it to you absolutely free. So, but before we get right into the strategy, I want you to do something very important for me. I want you to, click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon. Now, this will enable you to get updates whenever I post a new video like this. You're alerted that there's a new video, to watch. And also, I want you to like this video. I want you to also send me your comments. I want to know what your thoughts about the strategy. I want to know what you think. Okay, do you think you can make money with this? So let's get right into the strategy. Okay, so for this strategy, you're going to need just two simple indicators. And this strategy is not something that you require so much for. Okay, it's so simple, it's so easy to do. Okay, so you're going to require two indicators, and I'm going to list out the indicators that you're going to be needing for this. Okay, I'm going to list them out. So where is my text? Okay, so for this indicator, you're going to be needing, sorry, for the strategy, you're going to be needing two indicators: the Williams alligator indicator. I hope my spelling is right. Indicator. And then you're going to be needing the average directional, okay, index. So these are the two indicators you're going to be using. Your Williams indicator is for your signal, and your average directional index is going to be your confirmation. Okay, so remember, you have to make sure that the two of them aligned before you actually execute a trade with the signal. If there's no alignment, you do not execute any trade. Stay away from the market. Okay. And when you have a confluence, or when you have agreement between the two indicators, you can now execute your trade. And before we get right into it, I have to make this disclaimer: trading Forex, trading cryptocurrencies and synthetic indices, and all forms of leveraged products carry enormous risk. So please, guys, at all times, do not trade or invest money you cannot afford to lose. Past performance of any trading program, trading future results. So please, at all times, do not risk what you cannot afford to lose. Now, having gotten that out of the way, guys, let's get right into it. So, like I said earlier, we're going to be needing two indicators: the Williams alligator indicator and the average directional index indicator. Now, for the avoidance of doubt, this strategy will work on your mobile phone. It will work for the sake of this video, so that everybody can be able to relate properly with it. So, guys, let's get into it. All right. So I go to my indicators. I search for the Williams alligator. So this is the Williams indicator, and for this indicator, we are only going to be interested in the red. Make them bolder. I'm going to make them bolder. Okay, so I'm going to probably make this the blue one. I'm going to make it black so that it doesn't appear. So, however you prefer, if you're using a white screen, you can make the blue indicator white. Okay, indicators that are needed for this, and the strategy works by simply confirming the crossover between this indicator. And is actually a swing trading strategy. You cannot actually start with it as well if your time frame, the 5 minutes time frame, and you have it. Okay. So, but I prefer to swing with this strategy, stay long in this strategy. As you can see, in this case, you would have stayed in this trade, you would have still been in this trade up to now. That's making you a lot of money. So you entered here at trading synthetic indices by now. Okay, so let's get back to the 4-hour time frame for perspective. Okay, So, but now we don't simply jump in on a trade based on there's another crossover, another crossover, another crossover, another crossover, another crossover, then another crossover here. So all of these crossovers, that would be a waste of our time and a waste of our money. Okay, so notice several crossovers here and there. Notice one here, you notice another one here. So you're going to notice that there are several by just following the crossovers. Okay, we use the average directional index for confirmation. Now, the average directional index is a momentum indicator. What it does is that it measures the momentum, the strength of price in the market at any given time. Okay, it measures the strength. So that's how you can be able to tell if the market is truly trending or it's going to trend, or if you're being a ranging market. You don't want to be trading when the market is doing something like this. You don't want to be in this kind of scenario. Okay, you need the market to move like it moved here, trapped inside the market when you have a scenario like this. That is what is known as the ADX. Okay, it's known as the ADX. If you're using your mobile phone or you're using your MT4 on your normal MT4, you can check for your ADX index. So you click on it, and then your average directional index shows up. Now, for your average directional index on TradingView here, TradingView does not allow me to add levels on this. Doesn't allow me to. There's no room for addition of levels. Okay, there's no room for that, as you can see. I bring this out in the open. Leave this whole setup on its default settings. Okay. The only thing you do if you're using your phone is to go to your levels and you add the level 25. So I'm going to add the level 20. So I'm going to gauge the levels here and look for 25 level to be able to add success. Okay, you add the 25 level. Okay, so 25. All right. Okay, 25 levels. I'm going to add it down to as long as I can get. Or this is on 27. Okay, let me get down to 25. Okay. I'm just going to leave it at any level within the 25 zone that it gives me. So as you can see, we are on the 25 level. So now, how do you generate a signal when you how do you generate a confirmation with the ADX? When you've been given a signal by the Williams alligator indicator. Okay, it's simple. Now, anytime the way the ADX works is that if the market is above the 25 level, it means that the market is ranging. Okay, as you can see, every time the market was about ranging was range level. So every time you have a scenario where the market is below the 25 level, you simply avoid trading, even if you get a signal. So you simply avoid trading that market. When there was several crossovers, the market has already entered into under the 25 level trade. So this will help you to avoid fake outs. Okay, it will help you avoid fake outs. Now, is this strategy perfect? No, it's not perfect. It's not 100%. But will this strategy help you make money? Yes, you're going to make money if you follow the rules. Okay, and that is why you need to pay very close attention to everything that I'm saying. Okay, so you follow the rules and you're going to make money. When this crossover happened, the market was below the 25 level, so you do not enter a trade. Now, eventually, the market has stayed at this point because now you have a confirmation, you have a signal here, you have a confirmation that now the market is beginning to trend. So you can be in this trade by now, stay in this. This is on the 4-hour time frame. You stay on this trade, and how do you take profit when you notice another crossover? Or now many of you will always get back, chat me up on WhatsApp and ask me, questions about you not being able to understand the strategy. The strategy is very simple. Let me make it clear. Okay, the green and the red crossover. That's the red crosses over the green and stays above the green, and then the green stays below the red moving average. Okay, then you sell. That is your level of the ADX is at the moment of the crossover. If the level is above the 25 line, you take your trade. In this case right now, you would have taken this trade and you would have really made in time. Now, over here, you got, initially you got this signal, okay? You went below the ADX, you got out. Now you had your crossover already, you got in here, you got out maybe with a small loss or under, maybe break even. Price was below the ADX, the 25 level on the ADX. So you wait until price comes out of the ADX. Now, if price continues going low, you simply walk away from the trade. Come back another day, okay? And then price eventually came out at this level. So you would have made your entry at this level, maybe gone into a little drawdown, and then eventually the market, began to trend. Now above the 25 level. So you get out of this buy, trade, and sell. So as you can see, if you were trading this on the 4-hour time frame or even on the 1-hour time frame, this strategy is very simple. Look at it. Like I said, you notice when price began to range, you notice that this is the level of the. You haven't been on this trade at all. Okay, you wouldn't have been on this trade. So let me drag this line a bit. Let me drag it a bit. Okay, let's keep it on 25. Okay, so you notice that now you got a crossover here. Price was slightly above the 25 line. So you entered the trade, and price never got below the 25 level, and you were on this trade eventually onto this. Okay, but eventually price entered below the 25 line, you got out. Okay, so the strategy is very simple, it's very powerful, and I'm very confident that this strategy is going to, get back to me. Tell me how much money you're making, with this strategy. Share your screenshots with me. I like to, hear from you. I like to see price made a crossover, but then price was just by the line or below it. So you wait until it came out, and then you made your entry. You stayed in the, okay, you had this event. You would have even made a secondary entry after the secondary crossover, and would have still stayed in the trade up to this level when price began to, sink, stayed away until I got a real movement. So you notice that over here, the 25 level. So I'm going to open up another, let's say, volatility 75. Let me open, so that you can see that it's not just on every instrument that that is tradable, it works there. So all you need to do is your patience. What you need is your patience. 5 level. Okay. Okay. Whoa, this is dragging the whole chart. Just a moment, guys. Okay. So I'm doing this, as you can see, I'm doing this. This is random, so there's no gimmick, there's nothing. You're looking at me do this thing live. Now you can trade every day on this, maybe on the 15 minutes time frame. I'll advise you trade on the 15 minutes time frame. Don't go lower than that. Do this on the 15 minutes time frame, on the 30 minutes time frame, on the 1 hour. You can see over here, you got price was below when the crossover happened. Waited until price around this area. When price got out, and then you took the trade, got out around here, had gone below the 25 line. So you stayed away. Simply, you stayed away. Let's get back a little. Then at least I know that you're seeing the dollar signs right now. You're seeing the vision of the dollar sign right now. Okay, so let's drag the level. Okay, I think I should. Yeah, this is better. So okay, this is good enough. All right. So as you can see here, sorry guys. Okay, so you know we've been here before. So let's get back in history. So you notice that price was below the at this period. Now you would have still stayed away because this had already gone so far. Maybe had your stop loss. Okay, so over here the same thing. You would have just stayed away from the market. The right signal, you make quite a lot of money with it. Make quite a lot of it. So the essence of the ADX is to ensure that you do not, put yourself at risk. Now, right here, price was still slightly above, but then you would have got here. Now, if you're still interested in joining our bootcamp, slots are fast disappearing. So you need to take action right now. The bootcamp is happening every third to the final week of the month. So contact me on WhatsApp. My number is going to be below this video. If you want access to the bootcamp, the link is also going to be below this video. So guys, I look forward to hearing from you. Send me your testimonials, send me your screenshots. I want to see them now. Don't forget to like and also comment on this, okay? So I look forward to getting a nice feedback from you guys. Until next time, thank you very much, and do have a wonderful day ahead of you. Bye-bye.